Let me tell you something uncomfortable. Most of what you have been taught about being a good person was never designed to make you strong, independent, or free. It was designed to make you manageable, predictable, and easy to control. And the most disturbing part is not that this system exists. The disturbing part is that you accepted it without question. You wear goodness like a badge of honor, and you chase it as if morality were a scoreboard. But today, we are going to dismantle this illusion piece by piece, because everything you think you know about goodness is a lie. The mask. From the moment you were young, you were trained to behave in very specific ways. You were taught to be polite even when something felt wrong, to agree even when you disagreed internally, and to stay silent when speaking up might cause discomfort. You were told to smile when you were uncomfortable, to help even when it drained you, and to forgive even when the wound had not healed. All of this was packaged and sold to you under a single label: goodness. But there is a question that almost no one asks. Has being good actually made your life better? Or has it slowly made you tired, resentful, and invisible? Because the truth is uncomfortable but simple. The world does not reward goodness the way you were promised it would. Instead, it quietly takes advantage of it. The system. Society does not function smoothly when individuals are strong, self-directed, and difficult to manipulate. Strong individuals ask questions, refuse unfair demands, and walk away from systems that exploit them. So instead of encouraging strength, society promotes a softer moral framework. It teaches a version of goodness that prioritizes obedience over integrity and politeness over truth. You are told that if you remain good, you will be liked. You are told that if you remain good, you will be rewarded. You are told that if you remain good, everything will eventually work out. This is not morality. It is conditioning, strength. One of the biggest lies you were taught is that goodness is the opposite of evil, that framing is false. The real opposite of goodness, as it is commonly defined, is strength paired with boundaries. Nature does not operate on moral labels. A lion does not concern itself with being good. A storm does not apologize for destruction, and fire does not seek approval before it spreads. Modern goodness, by contrast, often demands endless softness, constant explanation, and tolerance for repeated disrespect. This is not moral discipline. It is self-erasure disguised as virtue. Sacrifice. You were taught that selflessness is the highest moral achievement. You were encouraged to put others first, to sacrifice without limit, and to give until it hurts. But this idea is rarely examined honestly. The primary beneficiaries of unchecked selflessness are not those who respect you, but those who take without accountability. When selflessness becomes an identity rather than a choice, it strips you of self-protection. Morality is not endless giving. It is deliberate giving. Respect. There's a pattern that many people recognize, but rarely articulate. The person who is consistently kind, endlessly available, and deeply understanding often becomes overlooked, underpaid, and quietly disrespected. This does not happen because kindness lacks value. It happens because niceness without boundaries signals a lack of self-respect. The world does not admire endless accommodation. It admires clarity and conviction. Shadow. You were never taught how to integrate the darker parts of yourself. Your anger, ambition, and capacity for force were labeled as flaws rather than tools. So you buried them. But what is buried does not vanish. It resurfaces as resentment, passive aggression, and bitterness. Maturity is not harmlessness. It is conscious restraint, power, Rejecting false goodness does not mean embracing cruelty. It means reclaiming agency. True goodness requires power under control. It requires knowing that you could dominate a situation and choosing not to. Requires strength that is guided rather than suppressed. This form of goodness is not performative. It is internal. Cost. The moment you stop performing socially approved goodness, resistance appears. People may say you have changed, that you have become distant, or that you are no longer the person they knew. What they are reacting to is the loss of access. When you develop boundaries, you stop being universally liked, but you begin to respect yourself. Alignment. Goodness is not endless availability or unconditional tolerance. Goodness is honesty when silence would be easier. It is firmness when softness would destroy you. It is walking away without hatred and helping without self-abandonment. Real goodness is alignment with your values, limits, and truth. The world does not need more people who are merely good. It needs people who are whole. People who understand their darkness without being ruled by it. People who do not confuse weakness with virtue. People who do not apologize for having boundaries. So the next time someone tells you to just be good, ask yourself one final question. Good for whom? Because real goodness is quiet, grounded, and unshakable, and most people will never understand it.